I do apologize for the mess, but I thought I'd shoot a quick update video on the project to kind of stitch it together and what's going on currently. So when we last left it, this specific one, okay, there's actually two systems, and I don't think I made that clear. There is a Performa. There's actually two systems. I don't think I made that clear. There is a Performa 7100 66 megahertz, and then the other one that I've been working on, or at least salvaging parts from, is a Performa the 600. Now, the 7100 actually turns on, which is good. The 600 doesn't turn on. So I decided that I might just turn that one into the parts computer and swap parts between it. When we last left this, it would turn on and it wouldn't do anything. There wouldn't be any video. It would just not work, or not work in air quotes. I haven't been able to fix the video issue yet, but I've gotten closer. I was thinking, okay, well, normally when you turn the Macintosh on, it does a little start noise and goes boing, and then, it starts up and initializes the video. Well, I wasn't even hearing that at all. Because when I had the first speaker plugged in, this one here, when you turn on the system, it normally should make a little startup noise, and then, initialize video, etc. But what was happening was you would turn the system on, light would come on, and it would kind of do that, and it wouldn't do anything. So I was like, oh great, more stuff's broken. So I took my earpods, earbuds, and I plugged them in to the speaker port there, and I don't know if I'll be able to get this audio on the phone because it's not too loud, but we'll see if I put it next to the microphone. If you plug in the speaker pods, the speakers or earbuds, and turn on the system, something different happens. You you can't manage how to figure out a camera and turn a computer on at the same time. No. Does that do that? Let me double check that. Okay, well, I don't know if you heard it, but basically it did the little startup noise. So I was thinking, okay, if there's audio being generated, then that clearly means that some portion of the system is actually working. So since I have the part computer over there, excuse the mess, it's a work in progress. I have things that I'm working on. So there's the parts computer, and I was thinking, okay, fine, pull the speaker from that one, swap it out. So that's what I did, and when you swap the speaker out for the other one, I didn't know if it would work. Watch what happens. So we have the new one plugged in, or different one plugged in. So now now the speaker actually works. So that speaker is faulty. This one works. And there might be an issue with the video adapter. So stay tuned for more, developments in this. If anything happens, I probably will make more progress. Well, fast forward a couple days, and I have the motherboard out of the Performa, the 7100, and I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up. I cleaned the board with some rubbing alcohol, isopropyl rubbing alcohol, 70%, and it cleaned it pretty well. There's the Power PC CPU. I don't know if I can get it in the camera, but let's see if we can force it to focus. You might not be able to see it, but I'll point it out. See the little green there and there? The kind of aqua greenish blue discoloration on the pins? That might be corrosion from whatever, and that might be causing the CPU to have an issue. I don't know if that's causing an issue, but the symptoms are that when you turn it on, it powers up, you get no video, you don't get the startup noise, and the hard drive cycle, well, the hard drive acts like it's trying to start, but it never really fully boots, and then you never get video or anything out of it. So I don't know if the ROM chips are bad, or if the memory chips are bad, but I took everything out, cleaned it really well, soaked it in some rubbing alcohol, 70%, rinsed it off. It's drying out in the sun right now. I'm going to put it back together and see how it works. I don't know if I mentioned in the previous video, but when I went to test out the optical drive, it just spun and didn't open the tray. And sometimes it spinning is better than it not doing anything, because then you at least know that some power is getting sent from the logic board to the actual components, and it's not just completely fried. I'm attempting to open this up so that I can inspect the innards and see if maybe there's like a belt that got loose or something like that. So it is exactly as I suspected. The lighting might not be that good, but this belt here, which is clearly broken, goes from here, where the little motor is, and hooks onto this wheel, and this wheel drives the tray opening and closing. So since this belt broke, it couldn't open and close the tray. You can replace it using a rubber band, which is what I'm going to be doing. Well, now we have some more progress. It was indeed, as I'd shown before, the belt. So the system, boots up. And now, I don't even know if it works, but at least it opens now. I will have to oil the rails because they're starting to squeak. Well, it isn't perfect. The laser is really noisy. I just have to put some lithium grease on there and adjust the plastic because it kind of rides up and catches. I don't remember if I shot footage talking about this specific part, but the front cover of the optical drive, which was metal, was completely covered in surface rust. So I took some lemon juice and filled a container and dipped this in it overnight, and the rust just sloughed off with a paper towel. So if you have something that's not electrical and you're not worried about getting acid on, then you can just try to soak it in some lemon juice and it removes surface rust. Before I put this completely back together, I would like to mention one tip I learned, and as soon as I say this, I'll probably get people putting in the comments, "Oh, you know that's not supposed to mix with whatever, or oh no, don't put that with, you know, something. Don't do that, that's the wrong way. But I found that if you use, okay. I didn't have white lithium grease. I mean, I have it, but I'm kind of too lazy to go and get it. So I decided to use petroleum jelly. It might work, it might evaporate one day, but what I did was I took some Q-tips and a clean Q-tip for every single dip because I didn't want to get goo into the container. And I'd get some and I'd put it around the gears, and then I'd let it cycle so it would spread the, you know, lubricant around. And it seems to have quieted down the drive, and the tray opens and closes without a hitch. I'm going to be putting the little magnet retention cap thing back on, and then I will figure out what is, oh, it was upside down. Figure out what to do next, because once I have this on, I'll have to use a flathead to pop these little clips into place. But after I do that, I will see what needs to be done more. The only thing I'm really waiting on is the video cable. I found that apparently this computer and early 68K based Macs, and also early PowerPC Macs, use a different type of video, and I have to get an adapter so it'll actually work for my monitor, because it has to convert the signal into something that's not, I think they run at 65 hertz at like a max of 1024 by 768, but the 65 hertz is what is throwing my monitor off, every single monitor I tried. So I really hope that the adapter will fix it, and it's not that it's, so I need to get a new video board, because the video board is $50. The adapter was $8. I hope it's the $8 adapter that fixes it. But until then, I'll put the computer all the way back together, clean the stuff off, and then maybe look into the completely dead one down there. Maybe redoing some of the solder will make it wake up, or I'll just use it for parts. Here is seemingly the last part that needs to be cleaned. The floppy drive with a rather elaborate ejection mechanism. I will clean this out, clean the heads, dust it, clean it, and then lube it up. And then it should, well, I'll actually test it and see if it even has power and, tries to boot. Well, slight issue, as I'm working on the floppy disk. This is one of the ones with automatic eject, and the little automatic eject motor seems to have jammed. I can get it to line up with the little keying, but the motor doesn't want to spin. So remember that one Performa? Yeah, Performa. That I said, oh, this one's dead. I'm just going to start pulling parts off of it. Well, it's dead right now. But I did more digging. I found that those two capacitors down there are actually dead. So I'm going to order new ones for this one and this one and this one, and see if replacing those brings any life to this board. Because I had checked the power switch, I tore it apart, cleaned the contacts, re-lubed it, and it physically functions mechanically. And I checked the contacts, reflowed the solder, I reflowed the solder there, and reflowed the solder there, and tested the connection on the PRAM battery. It does actually connect, and it's reading the voltage, and I reflowed the solder there. But this chap and this chap tested dead. And I don't know, I hope, fingers crossed, that gets it working. If it doesn't, then we'll just kind of write this off. So I guess it will be relegated to parts. I went out and got the replacement capacitors. That's a battery. I went out and got the replacement capacitors. The 16 volt 220 microfarad ones, soldered them in, and it still does nothing. Swapped out the RAM, swapped out the video RAM, swapped out the power supply. The power supply tested good. I got 5 volts, idle rail, and when I put in the other system, it boots up the other system. So clearly there is a failure in some sort of integrated circuit or chips. I reflowed all of the connections on the bottom, which took way too long. So, well, so I don't know what to say about this one. I'm clearly going to just e-waste it. I'll take what I can, the RAM sticks and the video memory out, but I don't know how else to... I don't know what else to try. I mean, it's a loss. This one is. I'm still waiting for that video adapter for the other one. So then maybe we'll at least have one working system. Again, I apologize for the mess, but we made some major progress. Just now, about 5 or so minutes ago, I received and I'll talk about this adapter more in depth. I received the Apple video adapter, which goes from HD15 to DB15. I'll have to double check the connector name. And when you turn the computer on now, I mean it turned on before, but there is no video. When you turn it on now, where's the button? You fall over. You get an image. Takes a few minutes for the display to detect it. Here's our splash screen. And this is the hard drive from the other Macintosh. And it shows an interesting message when I start it up. The startup disk will not work on this Macintosh model. Use the latest installer to update the disk. This model, System 7.1, does not work on this model. You need a newer version. Since the version that's currently running on this hard drive is for 68K based Macintoshes, and this computer is a PowerPC based computer, I'm thinking if I take my totally legitimate and not a backup copy, if it were a backup copy that's still legal, of macOS System 7.5.5 for PowerPC, I'll see if that can update it. This is one of 2 hard drives. The second hard drive down there has 9.0.4, and it was last used in 2000. So I'm guessing this is the replacement PC, or replacement Mac, for the other one that's over there. So I believe the person got 2, I mean there were 2 computers. I think he got one of them first and then it died, and then he got this one to replace it, but then in mid-2000s decided to stop using it. Without further ado, let's insert the disc. Not brutal. As I said, let's insert the disc without the little shield catching. Okay. Disc is inserted. Now we will just have that get in the way. I will get a tripod in a little while. I just want to do some freehand videoing. CD is inserted. We will now restart the computer and hold Option. Holding Option should give us the boot choice. If not, then we'll have to press C. Okay. And this drive may not be able to read burned DVDs. Oh crap. I think that's only a CD drive. I burned it as a DVD. Oh, I'll have to get a CD then. That could be an issue. Okay. So, the computer which I am currently working on is a Power Macintosh 7100, 66 megahertz. Okay. Which is one of the first PowerPC based computers when they are switching over from 68K. Here's where it gets funny. This hard drive has Mac OS 7.1.1. These machines shipped with 7.1.2. The earliest version you can load on this is 7.1.2. I'm starting to feel like this is going to turn into a Draga 1 video. Using blazing fast internet, I have procured a local server image that I backed up of the operating system that I'm just going to transfer and burn to another backup CD. Okay, well, I hope this works. This is the last CD that I have, last blank CD that I have. I don't know why this is like they put it in backwards. Yeah, this is the last blank CD I have. I hope it works, and I hope this drive can actually read burnable CDs. Because if it doesn't, then we'll be sunk. Because I was actually tasked with data recovery on this hard drive. He said that pretty sure this is a fresh install, but this drive needs stuff off of it. We're at about 2 minutes left. So I'll pop this in, and burn the backup image, and we'll see if we get anywhere. So a little bit of backstory on this computer. This is originally a 6100. Case is over here. Performa. Well, okay, Performa 600. Place this down here. And at some point, the logic board was swapped out, but they kept the case. And I'll insert a screenshot of what I found. On a website from Internet Archive, they were offering a service for $400 that would swap your logic board out for one of the specific models, one of which being a 7100. This Macintosh over here is a 7100. So my thought is that the guy was like, hey, I can do this myself. So he found or somehow got a 7100, swapped the logic board, and put the 68K based Mac motherboard in the 7100, and then copied his hard drive over. Why would you buy an entirely new computer to just take the motherboard and not just use that computer? I don't know. Oh, hey, also, I am running Windows 98. Now, we'll get to that soon. So I don't know why you would do that. Just use the computer you bought. Why are you buying an entirely new computer just to take the motherboard? Okay, so our download finished. Well, here's the moment of truth. Put that one away somewhere. We have the freshly burned backup CD with the 7.1.2, and I hope it's a CD, so it'll hopefully work. Let me turn the Mac on. Okay. Pressing and holding the C button. So the System 7.5, the System 7.1.2 that I downloaded was corrupt. And System 7.5 is on DVD. But I found a System 8.1 Restore CD. So I'm going to see if I can upgrade System 7.1.1 to System 8.1. Or this will fail spectacularly. Let's see. Yes. Select. And let's see what the 8.1. Wait, what? If you're using the Mac 8.1 reference CD, you may install onto Mac OS System 7.5 through 8.1. Jeez. Well, let's see what this does. I'm gonna run through here and customize some stuff. Now checking the hard drive. I don't remember if it's after this point when it checks whether or not there's a compatible system, or before. I decided to install every single thing because that's how the other system was. I did find some issues on the hard drive. I don't know what those issues were, but it says it fixed it. Okay. It's doing something. Welcome to Mac OS 8. Or Mac OS VIII. Custom install. Okay. I'm going to run through here and customize the stuff. Well, now we wait for it to either finish or fail. Determining which files are needed. But it's a 160 megabyte drive, which is okay capacity for, what is it, 94? Yeah. And then, oh, there's the other drive underneath. There's like a 500 megabyte, I think. So the base Mac OS install has finished, and is now applying the Mac OS 8.1 update. I guess it did it automatically. Since this is only a 160 megabyte hard drive, some of the features were not able to be installed. Though the system was hopefully updated, it just shut off after the installation completed. So I'm going to power on the system and see if it will now boot, and then begin recovering the files. Okay, yep, I installed Mac OS 8.1. It's now starting up. Here is the Mac fully booted up. On the desktop, we have misspelled museum, stocks, kids, some 98 PDF file, RJ Drek, launch to-do list, documents 2, the optical drive, the hard drive, the info center, an image writer printer, which I don't have, and fill up letters. I'm not going to be digging through their personal files. I mean, yeah, I will have to recover files, but I'm not going to, show everything off. Let's see in applications. What do we have? We have Apple Backup, HyperCard 2.1, Shopping Bag. What is Shopping Bag? Online shopping? Oh. It's just Apple Backup. Okay. Movie player. Oh, there. Maybe it's a compressed file? Nope, it is a copy of the same backup program. Okay, that's cool. This logo here, the JPEG view, reminds me of the Grateful Dead logo. You know, the red with the blue lightning bolt. Really old system. Trail panel. Not work with this version of system. Okay. Mouse practice. What is this? Oh.
Hi, I'm going exploring underwater. Want to join me? Move the mouse so the pointer's on me, and we can get started. Okay, here we go.
So this is pack-in software, I think, for like System 7. I've never seen this software before. But it's to teach how to use the mouse.
Use your flashlight to look around. Move the mouse so your flashlight shows you the animal that is here.
That's pretty clever.
Now, move the flashlight to see the other animal.
That was cool. Presentation was used. Huh. Cool. What else is? Nothing in temp. Mouse basics. So we have another presentation. Assistance. macOS Assistant, okay. README files. All the system files. Okay. We have a copy of Zip It. That's a shortcut, you know, an alias. If there's anything personal, just try it out. But let's go first, Museum. We have Union, which I'm guessing is family photos. These need to be backed up. Family folder has photos and a GIF, which is probably an image. And then we have stocks, which have stock docs, and then TradeX, whatever that is. Sounds like a stock trading program. Kids, and we have kids, oh, games. So we have Cartoon City, Spectre Challenge, Crystal Quest, Wheel, Halloween Night, Battleship, Jewel Box, Artillery, Cody the Frog, Battle Chess. Folder games. Let's try Crystal Quest. See what that is. There's an error. Oh, cool. Control. Okay. So you use okay, well, that was cool. I'll look into that later. Then we have Cartoon Shy. Oh, Gun Shy. Gun Shy. Let's resume their game from 1996. Nope, doesn't have any resume. So, there's Mahjong with cartoon characters. Okay. How much you want about this is going to be Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we might be missing some files. I don't even know. No. There's exit. Exit! I don't know. Nope, that's wrong. Command Q, Option Q, Control Q, something. Okay. It is not letting me exit. Okay. That's a new game. That's titled. Okay, well, maybe we can exit out somehow. I've decided to restart the computer and hope that that unfreezes it. Because... yeah, well, I can't exactly close it. It won't let me close. Okay, I think I finally got it to at least close and restart. Close out of that guy, close out of this guy. Finder just keeps restarting. Oh, that doesn't sound happy. Nope, it's stuck restarting. Okay. I really don't want to pull the power plug, because then I could damage the data. Okay, well, it finally restarted. It'll probably complain, oh, you improperly turned it off, because it's pretty sure it just kind of crashed. Trying to get the optical drive to open. It's booting off the hard drive, so I don't think it's that. Okay. That's it. System is back up and running. Remind me never to run Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's try Halloween Night. Hope you enjoy this program. If you would like to know programs I've made, please email me. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing there's no sound. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the mouse. Let's open. Boo! Ah, it's very glitch. Oh no. That's cool. Click the cat. Nope, cat doesn't do anything. Let's quit. Okay. And she flies off into the distance. Battleship. Click and drag your opponents in. So it is literally a battleship. The game, board game. That one. That one. That one. And then there. Okay. That's cool. Jewel box. That's pretty good music, I guess. And it's... what is it, Bejeweled? Begin. Yeah. And it uses the cursor keys? No, WASD? Okay. Yeah, so it uses WASD. Use the spacebar to drop them down. Oh no, I lost. See, before Candy Crush, This is what people played. This is pretty much just what Candy Crush is. I mean, Candy Crush is a columns game where you match the columns and then okay, that's about it. Enough. That's enough of that. You want to quit? Yes. Okay. We have artillery. I guess it's a 2-player game. So Joe. Okay, yeah, and then you shoot little cannons at each of those, and you have another person play along. But since I have no friends, I don't have no one to play with. So, yay. Kaji the Frog. Ooh, this one's fancy. This is gonna be a little bit loud. Please not, is not free, is an unregistered copy. Play. Cue to quit. That was interesting. Battle chess. Let's start that up. I know what battle chess is. Probably one of the best chess games for the PC. Okay. Did the system just freeze? I believe the system just froze. Okay. Yep, battle chess caused the system to crash. Well, I guess we're gonna end here. I do apologize for the length. I mean, sometimes people like longer videos, sometimes people don't. If you liked this, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs it down. And I will definitely be doing more videos on this system. I'm going to actually put this hard drive away, the 160, because I need to recover files, as I've said, and use the 500 megabyte as the SCSI drive that I'll kind of play around with. I think I'm going to see if I can get System 7 on this, because I really want to use System 7. So if you liked it, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs it down. Put a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And have an awesome day.